matter as long as you're consistent. If you start with the left-hand point on the numerator, you have to start with the left-hand point on the denominator. All right, I'm going to pause because the bell is going to ring here, and I'll do one more type of problem for review, and then we should be all caught up. Okay, for this third type of problem, we're going to review how to graph a line when we are only given a point, say the point, oh, fiddle faddle, the point 3, -2, and a slope of 4/5. Well, the easy part, really it's the hard part, is to plot the point 3, -2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. There is the point 3, -2. Now I need a second point. Well, to get my second point, I'm going to use my slope. I know that the 4 is my rise number. That's going to tell me my movement in the vertical direction. The 5 is my run number, so I will do that horizontally. So I'm going to take this point here, and from it I am going to count up 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I will run 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there is my second point. You can verify that for yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, very good. Now remember, 2 points determine a specific line. I can draw my line right now, but because I'm probably going to make a human error, not get the points exactly right, I'm going to do at least one more point, maybe 3, maybe 4. That way I can line my ruler up better. Pardon me, just had a little heartburn there. Okay, so I'm going to run off my graph, though. If I count up 4 and over 5, I'm going off the graph. I'd like to stay on the graph because it makes it a little more exact. What can I do? Well, I know that 4/5 is the same fraction, mathematically speaking, as -4 over -5. If that's the case, I can change my rise number to -4 and then change my run number to -5. I have to do both, can't do just one. And then I should be able to get a new point. Well, that should mean that I will count down 4. So I shall count down 4. 1, oh, fiddle faddle. 1, 2, 3, 4, but then I have to count left 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And look at that. I have my new point. Now, if I wanted to just be extra careful here and get one more point, I have plenty of room on my graph. I can use that same slope, -4, -5, go down 1, 2, 3, 4, left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I've got 4 points. I can draw a very nice line. So I shall do so. I will go shoop. Don't you just love my sound effects? All right. Sorry, I get bored and I'm trying to entertain myself. All right, properties. Let me make that an arrowhead. Remember that my lines must go forever. They must have arrowheads. They must have arrowheads. If they don't have the arrowheads, they do not go forever. I should also take up as much of the graph as possible. And there I am. And there is a very well drawn line. I'll pat myself on the back. Oh, I think I pulled a muscle. All right, I will do one more example. I will do it on a new graph because I instructed you to do that on a new graph, right? So let me pause. This time I will plot the point -6, 4 and then count the slope of -3 over 2. Well, the hard part, as we said before, is to plot the point. So let me lock that in place so it doesn't move. And I will plot the point -6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, +4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there is the point. Now, I need to go -3 over 2. The problem is I'm not sure which one's negative. Well, let's stop and think for a minute. Could they both be negative, like some people think? Could it be -3 over -2? Well, if they were, wouldn't I simplify that into +3 over +2? Wouldn't those two negatives cancel each other out? But my original fraction is negative. These don't equal each other. No way. This must not be correct. All right, if that's the case, let me try this. Let me try negative 3 over 2. Or wait, is it 3 over negative 2? I'll tell you what, I will try one this way, and I'll try one that way, and whoa, I will see if it makes a difference. All right, so I'm going to go from my original point, it's negative 6, 4. I'm going to do this one right here. Negative 3 over 2. That means I have to go down 1, 2, 3, and then right 1, 2. My new point is there. I'll do another one. Down 1, 2, 3, right 1, 2. There's my new point. Now remember, this was the original point. I'll call it A because it was the beginning. All right, well now I'm going to try with this one, and I'll see if I can figure out which one the right one is. So with that one, I'll mark the points in red because I'm not quite sure. It says I have a positive rise and a negative run, so I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to run in the negative direction 2, 1, 2. Boy, I'm getting tired. So my new point is here, and I'll do one more just to see. So I'll go up 1, 2, 3, and I'll run 1, 2. Oh, look at that. What does it look like is true about all 5 points? All 5 points appear to be on the same line, don't they? So let me draw that line like so. I don't want to make a dotted line, so I will change that. Properties, solid line, thin, and I can make it, I should make it purple because red and blue make purple, and I have red points and blue points on my line, so therefore I have a purple line. All right, which slope was right? They were the same. Hopefully you can realize that by now. All right, I will pause a minute and I will give you a couple more problems that you can practice on your own, and then tomorrow we will have some review lesson, and Thursday will be the quiz. All right, very good. Let me pause and get a new page set up. There are your 3 problems. When I stop talking, go ahead and pause because the next slide will show the solution sets for them. All right, very good. See, I made a tiny mistake there on number 3. It should be a slope of 1/8, so don't let that mess you up. There's the solution for problem number 1. The origin, it goes through the origin. It has a slope of negative 3 over 5. I plotted the origin. I counted down 3, right 5. And then I went back to the origin, counted up 3, back 5. In either case, I get a negative 3/5. Here's a solution for number 2. It goes through the point 1, negative 4. An undefined slope would mean division by 0 must have occurred. So that would be like 1 over 0. All right, so I simply rise 1, run 0. Rise 1, run 0. And sure enough, I get a vertical line. Yeah, you're seeing that a lot. The vertical line stuff is important. We will hit it often. Okay, one more to do. All right, on this one, I plotted the point 6, 6. I noticed that if I rose 1 and ran 8 in the positive direction, I would run off the graph. So I changed my slope to negative 1 over negative. Oh, what is that? It's supposed to be an 8. Let me try that again. Over negative 8. And so I went from here, the original point, down 1, and then back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I did it again to help me draw my line a little more clearly. Down 1, back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there we go. Hopefully you're 3 for 3. Remember, there will be a quiz on Thursday. We'll be reviewing Wednesday. I will be helping at lunch Wednesday. All right, this is Mr. Lawrence signing off.